Not even sure if this will work, but good evening. Let's transition. Oh no, it restarted. Everything's wrong. That's okay. Hello, Loopy and Alt. Top split dailies. How mad! You can't even see it. I've not even made it an effort to kind of show it off. The logo's over the top of it, so I guess just for my ego, really. If we just get rid of that, in the top corner we can see there's a very shiny A+. What a marathon. What a marathon we did last night. Oh gosh. Loopy, I feel like it was on your level of streaming last night. Like 7 hours of streaming with a 20-minute or 30-minute break in the middle to get some food. So yeah, that happened. And so here we are, A+. And looking at it, I don't know if you obviously were catching it or possibly catching it. And we'd be in the same lobby as Kirith Cart. Now that is crazy. Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. I'm just trying to look for my stream, and it's not there because we're on the Race Asylum channel. So let me jump over there. That's right, live. There we go. Can't do it on this one. We've got to sign out and sign back in again. Very awkward. But yeah, unreal that we've managed to find our jam. Our jam was Interlagos Group 4. Who knew? So we're gonna see what we can do here. Oh, we need to get back onto that. That's fine. Let's head here. Let's get some chit chat going. Content live. There it is. Let's jump there, and we'll copy that link and place it in our Discord just in case folks want to come and join. Stream, paste, send. There we go. Okay, we are good. We are good. Hey, Kirith Cart, where it all began. Who knew that the time I thought, oh, you know what, I'll do a stream for him because he can't make it, would result in me streaming and being involved in a sim shop. It's crazy. Hey John. Righto. just content. Just content. You know those moments you stop and you're like, it's a moment where it's like, it's all good. My gloves are just a little distance away, so just bear with me for a second. Talks amongst yourselves, and we'll throw some music on. I can't hear it. There is some music going for you guys though, so just enjoy that music for a second. I'm just gonna grab my gloves. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I mean, it wouldn't be a stream if I, you know, it wouldn't be an RA Shadow stream if I got everything right, would it? If you came in and got a professional stream, you'd think something was up. Oh, should we just move that camera down as well, so that I don't quite look as small as I look in the camera. Cool. We've got some randoms. We've got cold tea. I'm not convinced. Nope, tea's gone cold. We were expecting to start a bit ago and I've been busy. Right, I want to hear that music. Is it terrible music? Very sorry if it's terrible music. Let's click on that. How do we do that? There you go. Oh no, it's alright. Kind of feels like an end of stream kind of music, doesn't it? Like, thanks for joining. It's been great. We're gonna go and do this, that and the other. And see how we get on. Right. Look at this. We've got some big targets to get. You must have done a lot more races, Andy. When I last saw your DR, it was 52. I know, right? 57,000. And that's just because I decided that I was tired and I should really stop. So that was exciting. So we're gonna go in the McLaren. We're gonna head for a bit of time trial and see what's going on. I mean, 57,000. That's crazy. I honestly thought when we got to like the 46,000 DR, it was gonna get so rough. And people were just, people just really striving for that A+. And I think we'd have done okay because I'd just, I'd be too nice. I'd let them through. But yeah, turns out it's all good. So here we go. So RA Chris, talking about you, just in case you're lurking. Not slow at all around Monza in a Group 3 with a 37.0. So can we get a low 37? So looking in, Kirith there in third was in a lobby and he was up in the top 5. So hey, King Ears, thank you. I still can't believe it. Thought 40k more than me. We're starting to get a little bit more interest from folks just to get into the daily racing and just head in and suffer not suffer the consequences, if you know what I mean, but like just getting in and doing some races and forgetting about the DR. So maybe look out in the Discord, Al, and we'll see what sessions we've got open, because I'd love to work out how I might have to get the alt account going to so that I don't just have to lose the DR in this one, because I would love to come in and get in on some races and be able to watch how people are getting on. And there's no real good way to do it at the moment. It would be so cool if GT Sport gave us a way to if GT Sport gave, I'm sorry, I'm just looking at the layout and I've got so little control on this channel. I need to remake all of these screens and I keep forgetting. You are DR royalty now. Do I need to call you sir? Absolutely not. You may as always call me out on any time it's my fault, or anytime I pretend that I'm some big shot, because we all know I'm just me. So yes, I do love the fact that I've got that A+. I can't believe it. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. But that was the wrong one. Where's the one that I'm looking for? That one. There we go. Old things, you see. There's just loads of old things on here. We'll hide that A+ because we don't need to see it. Right, so let's have a look down here. Quinton in the Peugeot VGT. 1.4 faster. Then a couple of DMRE. So Jensen, you were expecting to get up on here as well at some point, I imagine. Look at that, 36.2. Gosh, so I don't see it getting hugely quicker. Low 36s. I can't. Mind you, you do see people suddenly find like a load of time. Could you imagine if these guys lose a 10th on their lap? Hey Henry, welcome to the chat and the stream. Hope you're doing well. Is my microphone on? Hopefully yeah, it is. That's fine. And yeah. So look, that's half a second difference. Yeah, I mentioned King Ears. I've been very distracted. Yes, 57,000 DR. That is crazy, isn't it? I got 14,000. So it's just strategic. We thought it was going to get very hectic at about 46, 47,000 that everybody's there and everybody wants that. But a good quality time got us into the top 3, top 4 every race. And so you just have to... A lot of it, I guess, remains on hope, but it turned out that everybody was kind of aware that they were all fighting for DR, and so everybody kind of kept it nice and clean. And I had one guy that just didn't want to overtake. He was clearly faster than me on pace. But there we go. Right. So we've got a target. We want a low 37. That would be nice. 37. If we could beat King Ears, that would be exciting. If we can match and get down to an RA Chris speed, then that would be brilliant. And if we can match Quinton's time in the Peugeot, then we'll just have a heart attack and collapse here on the stream, in the seat, live. So thankfully that's not going to happen. We don't have that pace. We've struggled with the car. So, Zafra's going into a race. He's 33,000. Good luck, Zafra. Welcome to the stream. We'll see. Let's see how it goes. So we've got a 37.5. So I can talk a little bit through a lap. It took me a while to get that. So third, just roll it nicely around this corner. You want to get a little bit of oversteer and accelerate as early as you can. If you can induce a bit of oversteer, it allows you to accelerate that bit earlier. So put all you've learned into this track. Easy for you, Andy. I think it should be as simple as that. I think you're right. Look at that. So Zafra now lapping at the speed that I can qualify in. Little bit of a comfort lift as you go over that right-hand curb to make sure that you don't get a penalty or lose control of the car. That was I missed the apex, went in early and bounced out, if you noticed there. So we'll lose some time there. And then too hot coming out there, trying too hard. This is not a Group 4 car. That's what you've got to remember. So down we come. Over to the right. We're looking for the path on the right-hand side. Braking just before it. We're going to go into third. You come in and then accelerate through here. If you change, important. If you're trying this out in this car and you're watching this back or trying to work out, you want to change up to fourth because it creates such it gives you such extra stability. However, here's the catch we found as we were racing. So as you come over here, you've taken this corner in third nicely. As you come here, if you start turning, oh, starting P2, good luck Zafra, hope it goes well, good racing time there. So as you turn right, if you change to fourth gear, the gear change is going to send you into a bit of a spin. So give it a go in the time trial and see what I mean. As you try and come through here in third, if you flick to fourth whilst you're accelerating and turning, it will unstable the car. It'll give you a snap of oversteer, and away you go. So you can either straighten the steering wheel and then change as you know, or you don't need to straighten it. You just need to start straightening it. So if you're in the motion of straightening the wheels and change gear, you can then get some steering back in and let the grip come back. But I feel like I need to watch the top 10 times again, but you shift up to fourth before you start this corner, and then you're in fourth for the turn. You can accelerate then all the way through here, kind of push to the left. There's no tyre wear, so you don't need to worry about your tyres. You push to the left to go through the exit of Ascari, so that you can again keep that power and keep going. Hey Chris, thank you very much. I think we should just take a moment to look at that DR list in the top right there. It's mad. Oh, what a little child I am at times. Yes. So yeah, very excited for that. And then third gear, and again, just too much oversteer there, but a little bit of oversteer to go around. Well done on your time here, Chris, Mr. I'm too slow in Group 3. So thanks for thanks for the nod of the hat for the DR, but a nod of the hat straight back to you for your time here. It's funny because I've obviously always gone through that time of thinking I've got the RA tag because I'm like part of the admin team, and I always feel embarrassed that I've got it compared to the racing team. And I feel like, having done what I've done, I'm like, oh no, I feel like it's deserved now. Like I don't think it matches my overall pace, but I think that it's. I'll tell you what, this is we're going to improve our time, but we stopped down here, didn't we? So let's just stop here and go and watch a top time, actually, because I need to learn a few of the corners. So let's learn it together and see how we can improve. Yeah, so we're going for a 30. Oh, imagine if we got a 36. That would be amazing. Had a fourth place for my first daily race in 6 months. Nice one, Heatseeker. There we go. And just shout out to you for being on a controller, because it just isn't easy at all. Right. Let's have a look. Rankings, top 10. Where's the top time? Pepe. He was quick last week. Right. Here we go. Let's get some display up. Let's go back, go into this screen. I hate that they keep bringing the controls up. It's annoying. Thanks, Andy. It's not even the A+. Why you are RA, mate? You have shown. Thank you very much, Chris. I just want to be paid millions of pounds to sit on a chair and pretend that I'm quick and just talk to people about being quick. Oh, interesting. Do you notice he didn't even brake fully there? Look at his brake input. It's like, it's not even full. Oh, but then he takes it in third. Oh, but he does what I do. Okay, so cool. Watch this. So he brakes. He goes down to third. We can learn from here. Brakes just before the 50 sign, but you need to play around with that a bit. So he comes around here. He's going to brake just before the 150. And third gear, right just before he gets there, third gear, there's a little bit of a lift on the accelerator, like I do, to stable the car over the right hand side, and then a bit of trail braking around to the left. Third gear, power out. That first Lesmo is important to not get too early into the apex, because then you want to accelerate out, and if you can do a later apex, you can accelerate like much better. Paul Stanford, welcome. Thank you very much. Yeah, mammoth stream. I know, right? 7 hours. So 3 races an hour. So that's 21 races, 7 hours. A couple of first places when it got quiet or gifted, and lots of second and third. And I think 1 pole position, maybe 2. And there we go. Oh, how much paid to be a streamer? I know, but if I'm quick, I can justify it, right? Non-Swazi Chris, yes. Oh, that's true. It wasn't clickbait, was it? Because in the end, it came true. Yeah, okay. Just because I love the professionalism. You know me. Oh, but it was on my channel as well. Oh, that's awkward. It takes me forever to get back to my channel. Okay, we will change it to not clickbait. That's gonna be. That's what the title is gonna be. Is not clickbait. It was a mammoth day yesterday. Only way I can tell you apart from Dotinator is Chris and Swaz. It's not clickbait. It's Road to A+, not clickbait, because it is what it says on the title. Anyway, I'm sure people didn't come to talk about YouTube titles. So round we go to the left, accelerate through. It's all entertainment. Are you not entertained? I need to get that as a soundbite. That's going to be, you know how people can like, I've got the Stream Deck, how people can get like the bits. I'm going to have Mr. Gladiator come on and be like, are you not entertained? I think that'll be, that's going to be my jam. Today's the road to 60k. I don't know about that. We'll see how we get on. If we can get to a low 37 and I can consistently kind of get some low 37s in, then maybe. So we'll see how that goes. Hey Gaz. Oh yeah, and whilst Paul and Gaz are here, Thursday evening I think will work, but we need to put that into the chat for the admin guys. Cool. Right, so we've looked at that. I just want to, let's look at these 2 Lesmos again. So he brakes after the 50, then trail brakes into third, waits to come in, accelerates like after the path. So you've got to be super patient, braking before the 50 into third, just a quick brake, let it flow through, again accelerating out of the corner. I need to go to 40k. I'm thinking for the stream we may create that. See how much he cut that corner? Where's? Oh, it's like the point is like right on that corner. So we come down here. Goes to the right. Do you not get a? Does that not look like very much like he's? I can't change the camera. I can't. Oh. Maybe you don't get a track cut there. I like how it's put my livery on his car. I say my livery. Shout out to Heatseeker and all of our Race Asylum guys. I'll pop Thursday in the admin chat. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, good idea. We just to keep things moving because we need to have a chat. I have second account that's A-rated. So my second account, I'm thinking it would be great to get in amongst some of the guys that are racing in the dailies, you know, so that when the stream comes up and you enter a race, it's not always, because there's lots of streamers that do like the top races, and I'm chuffed that I'm there, but at the same time I'm like, I'd rather come in and be with the guys that are here on the channel, and then able to help out and, you know, kind of hopefully give them feedback, get alongside them, hopefully not, stay behind them and watch how they're racing kind of thing, because there's no way to see you guys racing unless we just do a lobby. So I think that I may get one, at least maybe 2 to keep the DR sit around. Hey Zafar, it's just updated. Lobbies are so messy, didn't enjoy that much. But you survived and gained 252. So again, oh, and your DR's gone up. What was your DR? Were you in a low lobby then? Ooh. Yeah, so that's going to happen. So right, so he's cutting really far left here. As he slides to the right, we need to hit that button and go off. So then he's in fourth. Let's see where he flicks to fourth then. So we come down here, full speed. He's going to be looking for that path on the right, I imagine. Braking just before it. Fourth. Oh, he stays in fourth. He actually doesn't go to third like me there. And then just flat out. Flat out. Oh, a little, like a fraction comfort lift just to get the car to just tilt in. Because it's not about turning around a corner, it's about getting the car to face in the direction that you want. So Pepe knows what angle he wants on this corner to accelerate out of, and it's not following the line round. The car is gonna follow the line in, then he's going to try and get a fraction of oversteer, and as his car goes round, kind of this is extenuated, but he's going to drift around the corner so that on the exit he's just powering straight out. He's not drifting round, it's just a very fraction of a slide, just so he can get on the power early. It's all about getting the power because these straights are so long. So as he comes round, he's going to head into third. There, he's just accelerating, and there's a fraction of oversteer as he kicks in onto the power, and away he goes all the way up, and keeps it. You can see how far to the right he keeps it. He knew he was on a good lap, and he just tucks it right in. 3:10 on the first lap. That was my first lap on the last one, so that's how broken this is. So there we go. So let's load that in then, and we'll see if we'll have it on our session, but we may not use it to begin with. We'll go and try and implement our stuff that we've learnt, and then we'll pull it on. I made 354 DR in that one race. Nice. There we go. Small gains are gains, isn't it? It's better if you're not losing, then that's great. Daniel Legend improves there to a 37.8. Well done to Daniel there. And on we go. So braking down into third, roll it round the corners, back onto the power. We're too far away. You could see that we were far away from the apex. So in some ways, that was almost silly of me to expect to be able to put the power on then. So you do need to be, it's part of that whole thing. If you know what angle you're kind of aiming for, then you can wait for that moment. So if you know you're trying to induce that bit of oversteer, if it doesn't come, then you can't put the power on. So third, second. Oh, does he do this? He does this in third, doesn't he? We've done it in not third. So brake third, late apex, bring it round, accelerate out of the corner. Don't know how good that was, we'll find out. Braking before the 50 on the left into third, try and roll it round onto the power, keep that power going. That second Lesmo is one of those very important moments to know what angle you're expecting the car to be in when you get on the power. Because if you follow it round in a straight line, around the racing line straight, then it won't behave properly like you expect it to. Oh, we messed up the exit there, yeah. So hey Ian, welcome. Yeah, we need to do it from the. Are you in the Discord? This is like my sneaky pro streamer way of. I've not programmed it properly yet, so we need to do it in the Discord. Oh, I've not put it in the description. Where am I going? Don't know what I'm doing. If I did, it would be scary. Right, let's just go here. Edit title and description. Let's grab that. Probably just like deleted the stream or something, haven't I? It's all gone. It's all gone very quiet for everybody. Let's copy that. We'll come in here. Oh, no, don't sign into the chat. I need to now find the chat. There's the chat. Let's paste the Discord link in here. And there's a video. Oh, I love my professionalism. I refuse to become professional with all of this because then I'd have to behave. Right. So there's a link to the Discord, Ian, if you're not in there already. And on this channel there's one, but you need to register because I've updated everything. So in that Discord is a GT Monkey help page, and if you go in there, it'll tell you how to do the stats register. And if you just go in and go to the time recognition channel and just kind of put and say, can someone help me how to register for the stream, I would have thought there will be a few people that will be able to tell you and explain to you how to do it. But there's also a video on there as well on how to do it. It's also a reminder to me that that was going to be my plan today, but I didn't get it done. It was to be able to add people live onto the list, and I can't do it yet. It is a GT Monkey issue. Right. Hey, Ginger. Welcome. Who's this ageless lad, and what have you done with Andy? I know, right? Don't I look different? That would have been funny if I should have actually thought of putting a hat on and some false glasses and a moustache. Been this is the A+ guy. Welcome. Thanks, Ginger, for your help and coaching, and King Ears, everybody that's in here that's been part of the journey, and it's just been part of the journey. It's been wonderful to be with you all at this time. Unreal that that I got there. So I'm hoping I can repay the community and give coaching and tips and be there. So right, let's see how we're doing for the rest of this lap. So in that Discord, just go into the GT Monkey one, Ian, and we'll get you onto the list. I don't know if I can do it through the DB. I should find out. I should find out a way, shouldn't I, to get it in. Ian Evo is in. Let me tag it. Is anyone in there? Ian, I've realised I've now gone. So let's do it. Let me find you. We need to get your Sony ID, and we're all on /commands now, Ian. So let me get you this number that you're going to need. Where's Ian Evo there? That one, thank you. My keyboard's too far away. Let me grab it. And let's put that in there. Collect that. Okay, so Ian, what you're going to do is do / in the in here. You're going to do /stats. You're going to do /stats register, and then put that number in as your PIN ID, which then should say that you've registered that ID, and then you should be able to go then do /stream public, and that should then tell you that it'll say show stream public true, and that should get you onto here. Let me know if you're having any issues, or shout out in there and somebody will hopefully be able to help. Wonderful. Have you seen mine and your time for Monza? I haven't. I'm going to wait. I'll wait. We'll do it live. So I've just typed into the Discord how to get your time onto the stream, and we'll wait for it to come up, because I guess it's going to be either a challenge, very close, the same. And so I'm looking forward to getting a low 37 here. That's a huge delay if you're only just hearing that you're already in the RA Discord. I thought that I had a super quick time on this stream settings. Ultra low latency. I thought it should be really quick. Hopefully it's really quick. Started from the bottom and now you're A+. I mean, it's that whole thing. I do feel like I've deserved it. I put in a lot of effort into that Group 4 race. I put in the time to get that DR. The problem is it doesn't reflect my overall race pace. But hopefully we can find that overall race pace. Oh, so we need to brake differently around there. We're going to keep it wide because that was not a quick enough lap to warrant taking it. So going over to the right is going to save you a few hundredths of a second. So if you're going for that quick time, then it's always worth hanging over to the right hand side as you finish your lap. Same with Suzuka. Right, so turning in here. Try and really capture him. We're a bit slower than we have been because look at that, we're already 300ths down. Braking just before the 150. We should try staying in third there, I reckon, and see how it goes. See, even just putting a tiny bit of power through the accelerator then, and it drifted us away from the apex, which was enough then to just kill the exit from Lesmo 2, Lesmo 1. So you've just I think we need to just let it coast if it is. So we're going down into third to get the turn in and going to fourth there. We probably need to change that around. Yes, stay in third at the chicane. It works a treat. Okay, so we'll go for third in that. As we come down, hit the brakes at the 100 this time. See if, oh no, we see we're slowing too much there now. It was smooth, but I think we slowed too much. Right. Across the line we go. We've gone purple. It's always good to go purple. Our session best is a 37.9 at the moment. We need to get into our head to stay in third at this first chicane. I keep wanting to stop there. Right, so before the 150, into third. Oh, I see. Yeah, how do you... It just doesn't turn in for me. How do you get it to turn in? Okay, so we need to practice and find out how we do that in third. So we'll do that and try and help folks out on the stream. Good exit from Lesmo 1 there. Brake into Lesmo 2. A little bit better. So heading down towards the 37s, but we would like to be low 37s. That would be feeling good. Giving Race C a miss tonight because top split is stacked. Oh wow. Going to try and improve my race B time. Oh. So King Ears has a 37.2, so he's looking to improve here. Oh, that's... Why has that not worked? I've just had a look. Oh, it looks like Heatseeker is trying to help you out there, Ian. So it looks like he's trying. That's weird that it's kind of worked, but it's not actually registered. You're doing it right though. You're doing it right, and it should have worked, and you should get a response from the GT Monkey. So do persevere there, because I'm looking forward to seeing your time when it comes up. The two commands were right, but maybe I think when you hit /, it should show you the list of commands, and if you choose from that, but it looks like you have, but you choose from that and hit enter, and I hope it kind of should just work. I want to at least match Mr. Chris. Yes, I would like to match you both as well. So let's work on it and don't get ahead of me. And then that will make me feel better. Ooh. Oh, you can see how much oversteer it was getting just facing around. Getting into fourth, I think, is vital for Ascari. Getting into fourth gear. I like my sector 1 and sector 2 differences though. do love a good number pattern. Good evening, all. Busy working, but did a couple of laps this morning. Reading chat much. So third at the chicane. King Ears is on the on the grounds to try and improve. We're just going to do a retry to restart this start of this lap. Hey Bucky, welcome to the stream. Sorry you're working, but it's good to bring the money in. Right, so down we go, braking here, into third, roll it round, wait for it to kind of drift in. No, too early. Yeah, I can tell that was too early because we're just being pulled out a fraction too wide. Oh, we don't want you on yet. We'll get you on in a bit. Alright, Chris, I can defo get a 36.8. There's confidence. So, down we come. Turning in just at the 50 mark, maybe a bit after the 50 mark. Really catch the curb in there. I think if you catch the curb in there when you've got slipstream, you're also going to be able to take it at full pace. So, down here, way into third. Oh, there we go. That was... So I think we might be able to carry a bit more speed through there, but we just need to sort the line out. But that's okay. We'll take the penalties for now and just deal with it as we get them and try and work on. So a second of penalties, and it means you've got to drop down to third. So it's always good to know this, just in case it happens in the race. Oh, except I realise now, if you get a penalty in that, you'll never know. Oops. Oh, is that going to... I'm intrigued as to whether that'll be a penalty. It is. We'll just retry, because that's going to be another lap. What I realise is the penalty and those corners all happen in Sector 2. So you'll never get like an optimal that tells you what lap time you can be doing. If you don't make it through that chicane. So there we go. I bet it's at carnage at turn 1 in the race. Oh, have you gone into a race, King Ears? Oh no, he's saying hello there. Hello, block of road. Right. Oh, we've got the ghost on, so maybe we'll just follow the ghost now. You can see there, he just takes a bit of that curve, and look at how much he's able then to stay on that inside. Braking before the 150. Into third, probably, oh yeah, just slow it down a bit. You see he's accelerating, getting away from us a little bit, but we're kind of behind him. Is that going to be a penalty? No, so that was all right. That wasn't so good. Look at, yeah, so I had to do a little bit extra there to make sure that I made it around the first Levsmo, which then meant we gave away a bit of time, but that's okay. I don't know if anybody has gone into Race B yet. I've watched a few and they seem okay, to be honest. But I think that's probably more dependent on who's just where you happen to be and who's in the race. King has got told off by the bot. I need to sort that out, actually, to be honest. It's mostly there to stop spam, and I'm not quite popular enough yet to warrant it. It was just something that I set up and was like, oh, I'll do that for when I'm, when I've got millions of followers. Oh, look at that, 37.8. And that was the slow lap. This is what I like. This is what I found. The quicker you go, the quicker your slow laps become. So the more you understand and connect and find out. So if I start being able to do that every time, then suddenly oh, we hit the grass, no. And look at that, we're much slower there, but we messed up this, so maybe we can make this a bit righter. Oh, a little bit. Oh, and we messed up we really messed up Ascari, so see if we can get back and see what we can do for Sector 3. That was slow through Lesmos though. An overzealous bot again, yes. He gets too excited that he gets to do something. He's like, oh, somebody's misbehaving, quick, let me... Oh, we need to break it earlier there, that's for sure. Yeah, so we gained time back through Ascari, however, not enough. P2 to P2, a great race. Wait, there we go. So out we go to the edge again, as normal, consistently with another 37.8, so we'll take consistency. Our session best is down to a 37.6. Maybe we just need to enter a race, but it just, you know, worked hard to get that shiny A+, but at some point we've got to enter a race, and at some point I guess we've got to lose some DR. Right, so braking before the 150. That was feeling a bit better. That was a little bit sloppy, it felt like. But it's not quicker. But we're evens, and didn't we mess up Ascari? So hopefully there's a couple of tenths in Ascari. Andy, just double check Ian is okay. Okay, I will do once I've got through Ascari. He did it in 4th, so we'll try and keep it in 4th. Very snap to the right. What's our optimal? Oh, now here's pressure for the last corner. 0.5 is going to take us down to a 0.3. So down to 3rd, trail brake round to the corner, accelerate out. As much power as you can get in. Keep it to the right because this is the quick time. What's King Ears? What's King Ears? No. Oh, King Ears. Oh, I thought I was like 6 thousandths quicker than you. Oh, I'm very sorry, Ian. I should have paused before the line, shouldn't I? Ian thinks he's done it. Oh, brilliant. Well done, guys. Yes, that is done. Ian, you've done it. Brilliant. We've got there. That is the one. He's done it. He's good. He's good. Unfortunately, I've distracted my technique. My technique was brilliant, Ian. What I've managed to do is distract you with trying to get your time on the board, and whilst you're getting your time on the board, I've gone chapow and gone a little bit quicker. Which now makes me feel a little bit better about my A+, because I did with the Ian Evo. He is 1,000th quicker than me. Look at that on the board. I'm glad we got to see it. He is 307th. I'm 309th for the next few seconds until it updates again. You're typing that before this is updated for you, haven't you? So look at that. Your time was there. That is a brilliant time and would have been a great challenge. But we've now managed to just sneak past Ian and sneak past Zafra and so close to King Ears. So 37.2 is almost quick enough, I think, for a race. Yes, it was very close, Ian. So round to the right, tuck in, try and just get it onto that curb. That's how you know you've nailed it, is you just touch that curb and keep it tucked in. Down here, braking before the 150, into 4th, keep braking all the way down. Oh, come on, imagine if that had worked. So, there is another 2 tenths in here. Messed up on Lesmo 2, but I wasn't bothered because I knew the penalty was coming. So, we saw it there. If I can nail the first chicane, Sector 2 is going to be a really tough one because you've got the chicane and the 2 Lesmos to work out where you're losing time. Oh, Zafra's jumped up to 35,000 DR. Woohoo! 37.5 is it? Yeah, it's this. I was talking to the guys. I got excited with my A+ and was like, I'm off work today, so I'll jump into a lobby with people and we'll have a look. And it turns out I was slower than everybody else in the lobby. To begin with, like, it took me time to get there, and by the time I got to a 37.7, Zafra was there. He was on a 37.4. Heatseeker was creeping up, but he's on a controller. So I mean, shout out to you, Heatseeker. Even though your time's quite slow there, I'm like, I don't know how I would do with a controller. It's alien to me how anybody can get around with a controller. So now King Ears, look at that, so close. Within a second, we're within a second of the top time. So I'm chuffed with that. That's a quick time. So there's 2 options for the viewers. We can either get a lobby going, and because I think there's quite a few people watching, and probably people are starting to do daily races, which is great to see, and it's great. Like, you are going to have bad experiences. That's, it's part of racing. And so you also need to realize you're going to have good experiences, and to take that, it's going to be plus and minus for it. So going to do some practice for the World 150 next round is here. Oh, nice. Hopefully you've got both chicanes in, though, John. Oh, which is something I wanted to have a look at. I had an interesting challenge. No question. What is the speed? Oh, a stream. It's a shame we're not on Twitch, because I think Twitch you can actually do this live on it. So the question is, what is the speed difference going into the chicane from the normal one? So at the moment we're hitting about 173, 174 miles an hour. Oh, Ian's going into a race. Oh yes, that was it. So do we want a lobby or a race? That was one question. The other question is, what is the speed difference between no chicane and chicane going into that second chicane? It's 173, 174, mid 170s or just under mid 170s without the chicane. What do you think it's going to be with the chicane? So I'm going to go for one more quick lap and see how we do. And then the next time I come around the track, we're going to... the next time I come around the track, we are going to take the chicane normally. And see, I wonder what speed we're going to be. It's about 140 with the chicane, says King Ears. And I feel like King Ears knows. 30 miles an hour difference, which explains why we need to brake early. So down here, braking at the 150, into third, through we come. Oh, just try to hold. Yeah, too much. Oh, and then drifting into the corner. That's not ideal. But look at that, we've got a good exit still. Got a super exit still. King Ears, are you getting nervous? I hope you're getting nervous. Did you improve yet? Go round in fourth here. Do not forget. Power out now. Uh-oh. Oh no! We got too excited. It's still gonna be enough though. Are you still nervous? This is how I learn to deal with pressure. I create my own. We messed up the last corner. You shouldn't be nervous. Oh, we were slower than our quickest lap. No need to be nervous. Ian Evans starting in at P5, and good luck to Ian in his race. Oh, Ian and Zafra are in the same lobby. Good luck to you both. Down into second, up into third because we forgot. Patience on the accelerator, but I think we're going to get a penalty. We are indeed. We're not going to restart, we're going to just take it round. So the, whoops, that's me just trying to process things as I go round. Oh, King Ears is very consistent, folks. So the challenge between me and King Ears, I know King Ears will be lapping fairly consistently, and he's probably lapping fairly consistently in the like the low mid 37s. I imagine he's doing 37.4s, etc., and he's just trying to push like I am for that time. So for me, I'm just going to nail one odd lap with a penalty either side, whereas King Ears, I feel like will lap consistently like in the mid 37s and then just hit the lap. Ian Evans started P5 and finished P4. Good luck. I like that Zafra has done a typo there, and he said, good luck, Ian, insane lobby. I don't know whether he's saying good luck, Ian, insane lobby, or whether he's saying good luck, we're in the sane lobby, or whether it's a spelling mistake and he's saying good luck, Ian, we're in the same lobby. However, we are going to just continue with this lap. Unless we unpause it with the steering wheel turned. Glad we didn't take out those stewards, that'd have been embarrassing. Right, so it's the first one out of me and King Ears to get down to that optimal of a 37.0. We just need to remember how to race as we do it. So here we go. I'm hoping that the singing makes King Ears nervous. I wonder if you could like commentate like an engine. And he's coming around the final corner, and like, oh no, you'd have to talk a bit longer. I'm trying to process how that would work. He's coming down the final straight. He's making his way up into, and then you'd have to go low again. I can't do the singing kind of style like doing the engine, talking and making your voice go higher, and then stopping and carrying on and going back low again. So we're a little bit slower out of that final corner. We've just missed the apex there, so this could be costly. Look at this, we are half a tenth down, which is, we are crazily at the point where that makes all the difference, and we've messed up. We have to go again, one more lap. We've just got to make King Ears nervous, try that commentator's curse. Okay, so there's some speed gains here out of the second Lesmo as well. Andy waffling nonsense. It's what I do. It's how I stream. It's what you're all here for. Are you not entertained? Oh, stay in fourth. Don't cut that corner. We're not focused here. Maybe it's too much singing, talking, waffling, excitement, and we need to focus. Ian starts P5 and finish P4. Oh no, I've read that already. That is not the current race. That's the last race. Oh, that was a very hopeful last corner. I don't think it was what it needed to be. Right. Just need to keep half an eye on King Ears' time, because he may just let it update and not even tell me, so that I get all excited, because it's so close with that optimal now that I've lost interest in the 30-mile-an-hour difference. No, slower by 2/10. So there's like 4/10 to be found here. And we're slower out of Lesmo 1. Oh dear. Don't be nervous, because it's going to take me a while to find my pace. If I don't get a 36.8 tonight, I'm getting a 0.7 tomorrow. Oh my word, you are setting yourself a tough challenge there, Chris. Oh, we need to turn in earlier there, I think. I think that's all the issues there. That's the sort of thing that I would do. I tend to sit there in the evening and be like, right, keep lapping until your lap time goes into, like if I'm doing 37s or something, I'll be like, add a couple of seconds on to give me a little bit of a break and be like, okay, now lap until, oh, is this going to let us do it? If we run wide like this, maybe? We'll restart if we get a penalty. It looks good. We will roll with it. So I would do things like, oh yeah, if I keep going, and once you get a 140 or higher, then stop, and you're tired, then go to bed. Right, here we go. So braking before the 150. Into third. Let it come in. Roll over that one. Accelerate out of the corner, but we've... I see. Not carrying enough speed through. I think we might need to get rid of the ghost. I think the ghost may be fooling us a little bit. There's the quick exit from Lesmo 1. There's a little bit of gain from Lesmo 2. No, it wasn't. It was a trick gain from Lesmo 2. We're now losing Delta. So we've got a limited time to try and beat Chris as well. Ooh. Oh, we just messed up that. Oh, we were slow anyway, so it doesn't really matter, does it? We need to find some consistency. But we're in the 38s. So this is what happened yesterday when I was doing my DR grind. Was I was a second slower in my race pace to my race time. I think we just... This is where you talk about it and say, when you're pushing too hard, you start braking just later and later, and then say you are braking at the 100 meter board and you come in and you slide a bit. What you think is, I need to start braking before the 100 meter board. However, what your brain says is then the next time you're going quick, it says, brake at the 100 meter board because we're going quicker this lap. Which obviously then doesn't work. It undoes everything. So if you brake before the board, like there, I'm trying to brake as late as I can, and it just doesn't work. So it's silly for me to keep thinking that I can brake at that point. I'm like, oh no, I need to do something different, and I don't do anything different the next time. Then what you're doing is putting into your head the wrong thing time and time again. So you're saying, I can't brake at the 50 sign. The next lap you're like, oh, I'm pushing, I'll brake as close to the 50 sign as I can, which ends up being braking out the 50 sign and sliding into the corner, or sliding into the chicane, or running deep, which means not getting the turnaround. And so if you're struggling to get faster, stop and take a break, walk yourself through the lap. So I would sit there and be like, okay, first corner on the left, I'm looking for the 100 meter board, and I'm braking at the 100 meter board. Quite heavy to begin with, then lifting off and rolling around the parabolica, the corner at the end. It opens up, so I kind of want to hold it round the right and then accelerate through the corner. I'm looking for the path on the right hand side, kind of as my marker. I'm looking for a slight bit of oversteer, and then I'm powering through out of the corner all the way down. We come all the way down. I'm braking before the 150 board, about a car length before. So I actually want to be thinking about braking like halfway between the 200 and the 150, because by the time my brain's engaged and said where I am, my braking is probably going to be spot on just before the 150 board. So my brain needs to say brake halfway between. So when I want to push, I'm like, brake halfway between as late as you can, and it's actually after that I actually engage and manage to push and fully brake. Down into that corner, we're looking to keep braking in a straight line. As soon as you start turning, you're making that corner tight. So keep in a straight line as you go down towards that chicane. I'm going to turn round to the left. I'm looking to roll my right tyres over the left-hand curb. So that's what I'm aiming for. As I brake, I'm going to start turning in. As soon as I can feel the force feedback on my wheel saying I'm going to make this corner, I'm going to start letting off the brake. And I'm trying to just roll it off the brake and roll it through that corner, through that line, keeping my right tyres on that curb. You go through that left-hander, then I'm going to kind of start to hit that accelerator, not just stab it, but just kind of push it on to give it a little bit of push, because as I go to the right, I'm looking to keep my tyres either side of that yellow sausage curb that's in the middle, keep my tyres either side of that, and I'm going half throttle over those two, so that if I'm flat out and the car bumps, this car's got so much power, it's just going to spin and you're going to have a nightmare of an exit. So you just half throttle just to keep a bit of momentum going, to keep it stable. And then as soon as you're out and you're like, yes, we're stable, I'm now facing the right way, start putting full power down. And away we go. So that's me talk through that bit. I know what I'm doing there. Now all I need to do is get it happening on the track. You accelerate out of there. Braking after the 50, but just after the 50. So the 50 sign is that warning to go. There's my reference. Brake. You're braking any moment now, which means you brake just after the 50. Try and keep it smooth. If you stamp on the brake and turn to the right in the F1, then it's going to slide. So you want to gently go on the brake, half brake just round to keep you kind of just scrubbing some of the speed off the turn, so that you turn in slightly tighter as you go in, so that you see the path on the right of Lesmo 1. We're just coming up to it, so in fact we can just keep going. So what I'm doing is braking after the 50 into third. We're going to roll round, try and take a late apex here, looking for the path, and then as soon as you feel that you've got the turn, maybe a slight bit of oversteer, you're going to power out and through here. You're going to come down. We're looking to brake before that 50. 50 is too late. We're braking before the 50 in the third. Let it roll round as you feel the weight of the car drop onto those left-hand tyres, and you can feel that you've got that turn happened. Then you're accelerating full power out of here and down to the end. So this is kind of what I'm trying to process through in my lap times. I'm trying to make sure I know what I'm doing, because if I don't know what I'm doing at this corner, if I'm like, where do you brake, and you're like, just somewhere down here, it's going to be different every time. We're looking for that path on the left. We're going to brake. We were in sixth, we'll go down, drop down to fourth, keep it in fourth, roll over this corner then, and then we're accelerating as far out, maybe a little bit of a lift, and we're looking to just try and keep that line through there. Go and watch the top 10 times for the line through there, but you want to be on the power through fourth, trying to open up this exit to keep that speed in. So then we come down, braking just at the 100 into third. We want to be nice and smooth again and accelerating out of the corner, waiting for that oversteer just to kick in a little bit and power through the exit. And there is the lap that we're going to try and achieve. However, we can see a bit on the delta there as a slightly slow exit. That's okay. Lucky Bookie, have a good evening, everyone. I'm off to crack on with this 12-hour shift. Oh, bless you, Lucky. I hope it passes nice and quick. Some idiots in that race, says Ian. Oh, no, that's not so good. How are people doing on times? King Ears still hasn't improved, so we've still got a little bit. The challenge is on. So down we come. So I think we may have to look at entering a race to make it entertaining, or doing a lobby. How are people doing? Would people rather just do a quick lobby for a race practice before they go in, or we caught the grass and that slowed us down a chunk there, didn't it? So don't catch the grass before the 150. Down lately into third. As soon as we feel that we're rolling over. Not quite. We nailed that. Whenever that time we came through here and had 2/10 off our time, we nailed that first chicane, or the second chicane, depending on how you look at it. So you see there, I could feel that I was sliding out. Oh, Chris's eyes are out. I feel like we may need to pause the game and give some recognition. Gonna go now, everyone. Have a half-hour drive into work in a few. No worries, Henry. Thanks for checking in. Hope you have a good day at work. I feel like RA Chris's time may be about to improve. We'll see you on the track soon, Henry. I guess nobody's crying out for a lobby. So if people are just watching the stream, maybe we're going to have to enter into a race and see how it goes. Because I mean, it's got to be entertaining, hasn't it? There was those that were here yesterday that saw me climb to the dizzy heights of A+, and maybe today is where we climb to the slightly less dizzy heights of A+, but still A+, because I think it'll take us a few races to lose it all. No worries, Paul. Everything's happened since you've been gone. No, nothing much has happened. There's a few people gone into daily races and done okay, to be honest, which is probably quite a thing. Show us how an A+ lobby looks around here. We could have a look at that. I feel like. I mean, was that an all right exit? No. Yes, it was an all right exit. Don't think running over the curb speeds you up. I think hitting that curb is slowing me down. I need to not hit that curb. I think that's my problem. Every time I exit, and suddenly it slows me down because hitting that curb isn't ideal. So turning just before the 50, roll it round. You want to get onto this curb, keep it tucked in, braking before the 150. Third, in, roll it over there, slightly slow. So I think it's all about keeping it to the left. If we watch his time again, watch his ghost as he goes in. Oh, you see how it was slidey? That's because I was braking and accelerating and making the car go all funny. All kinds of funny, and there again. Okay. Come on, there's got to be. Hey, Keith, how's it going? Brake in there, into fourth, keep it in fourth, roll it in here, then accelerate through. Oh, we lost some speed there. Oh, whoa, the car's gone wild. We'll flick up to fifth just to give some stability. That was terrible. How's it going, Keith? How's your practice for the ACC league going? Rush hour. So round we come, accelerate out on the power as early as we can. We seem to have lost a bit of speed, and we'll keep off the curb this time. It's not made any difference. We've just got a slow exit. I need to work out how those exits work from Parabolica, because we ran over the curb last time, and that was quicker than this. If I can nail that chicane, I'm on for a lap. I almost hit the brakes there then. Non-existent. I know, I'm good. Hope everyone's well. Yeah, doing well, thank you. You can see there didn't utilise the track gaps there. So into third, let it roll in. Oh, yeah. I kind of knew. So if you bump over if you bump over the sausage curb on that exit of that chicane, you're not going to then be able to turn as tight as you need to make it. To make it through the next corner, so I think we're going to end up heading into a lobby, but we would just like to improve our time just a little bit. There's you can see there's a few places where if I can nail every exit from the corners, we would gain a little bit of time, and it's that chicane that we're losing the most time on. Look at how much I think we're turning in too early. Oh, a 36.9. I totally had remembered that Chris had shown the eyes. Chris dropping down into the 36s to get into the top 50 in EMEA for tonight. That's a brilliant time. Right, here we go. Can we nail this chicane? Oh, that was very close. It's not the 2/10 that we needed. Did the left wheels hit the curb? They did hit the curb. How upsetting. But look at that. There we go. So there is a 10th there if we can just not... Oh, and that was a very slow exit there, so... Chris, the first one to improve and get into the 36s. What are we doing for time? It's 21. Yeah, we'll head into a race. Let's see what happens. So we'll head into the 2150 race and see how that goes. Hopefully it's a little bit entertaining. Scary moments heading down towards that chicane, having no idea where to brake. So we should really, I should be doing these sectors like with a couple of tenths difference every lap. That's what I would like for consistency. And you can see my times, that's my issue, is that the times just aren't consistent, so I don't really think we're gonna like excel in a race. Just lifted off a fraction. That just cost us the exit speed. Oops. Oh yeah, there you go. Dropped even more on the exit there. Just trying to carry too much speed through. However, the idea that we are still within a 10th of the time is okay. Can see how much I've realised what it is. If you're really observant, you'll notice as we head to Ascari, the Ghost in front of me is going over to the right to utilise the extra space. I'm drifting over to the right, wondering whether I should try and do the same. And because I'm heading over to the right, I'm actually not heading into the left where I need to be. And so at that moment, let's run and see if we can utilise this extra... Oh no, that is going to slow us down. Utilise this extra space. No. So I'm trying to follow the Ghost and head over to the right just before Ascari. And if you're doing that, you're suddenly you're kind of making it a lot tighter unless you've planned for and know the route that you're taking. So doing it with purpose will mean that it works for you. And if you kind of do it just... Oh, what? King Ears' time is going to improve. Hey, Sneak, how's it going? I'm currently being schooled in dealing with excitement as you go. Oh, I'm not even braking fully. That's what's wrong there. So if you brake too much in third, then it's going to bog your car down, so you want to flick to second. King Ears with a 37.0. Oh, look at that. Oh, it's not updated. Oh, you see, this is what I was meaning. So King Ears has updated a fraction to get a 37.243. This is what I meant about him being consistent. So his last upgrade was 5.55 or 5.7. Now he's gone to a 4.3, and then on his next lap he's done a 37.0. Oh, so the challenge is on. So now I can't take... Oh, look at that. My optimal would beat him if we can nail that first chicane. But the problem is now, I just start putting the pressure on, don't I? And saying, oh, we need to go faster. And that's not truth. The truth is I just need to put the lap together exactly as I'm doing it. If I do what I'm doing, then we're going to get that 37.0. So, hey, Issa, you've been abroad, but you're back on GT on Thursday. So does that mean you're back in the country? I hope you're doing well. Anthony, hello. Have you eaten all the chocolate, or have your kids eaten all the chocolate from the trick-or-treating yet? So can we put in that lap time? We need to focus and do a few laps. Maybe we need to do a race. Maybe we come out and do a lobby, have a little race practice, a little bit of a break, and then come back in and do. I was just ready to slam on the brakes there every time. Wouldn't it be funny if they did like Monza normal circuit next week? How many people would just like forget and just crash out at the first chicane? Braking at the 150. Slow it down into the corner on the accelerator. That was not ideal, but at least it was through without a penalty. So Chris, the first one into the 0.9s, 36.9. We're just waiting for King Ears to improve. His is going to become a 0.0. Yes, no, back on Wednesday. Currently enjoying the time before back to work. Nice. Have you had a good time away? Is the key thing. And then are you looking forward to being back? I like how the commitment works, where you are back on one day and you are on GT Sport the next day. I believe you've stated you'll be back on Thursday. Right, okay, here we go. No messing, 37.074. I struggle with the McLaren in the tight chicanes. Yes, keep that. The higher gearing works, Issa, but you've then got to trust on the grip and the knowledge of it going to hold. Right, so we're half a tenth down already, but that's okay. Braking before the 150, not at the 150. So in third, we just kind of roll it in. You can, there you there you go, folks. That is the pushing on the accelerator whilst turning round to the left. It's a slow acceleration. Don't get excited like I did and think you can just put your foot down. We are going to stop because we're now doing the same thing. We know what we need to do. We're not doing it, so there's no point in keeping going. Look at all. Oh, look. I matched the first sector on my first 2 laps. Smashed the third sector on that lap, but then the 0.2 was quicker on 2 laps later. If I'd have just done that in the same lap, that would have been us done, checked out. 37.074 and second currently on our leaderboard and in the top 100. So I don't expect us to stay top 100 for the week. It's been great, thank you. I'm looking forward to seeing my family and friends again, not work. And I need to not work, but I need to refill the wallet. Absolutely, Issa. Sounds good. Thank you very much, sir. I can't believe it. It's crazy. So I just want to we just want to watch this lap again, and then maybe it's time. Maybe it then becomes time. You've just got to go at some point, don't you? And see what it's like. Zafra and Ian Evo on the slight climb up towards us as well. So down here on the left, make sure that we've got everything right. See what we're trying to do compared to what this guy does. So turn in just before the 50, rolls over there, keeps it tucked in. He's 72 miles an hour, then back to 73. Brakes before there, late into third. Tries to keep, you know what we need to do is watch this and see where he comes in. So he's braking. Where's he turning in? He's turning in at the curb there. Turning across. He's going to keep his right tyres on that curb. So that's what you can see, the line that he's aiming for. You can see he's slightly getting more turn as he's slowing the speed down. Then he rolls across here. Yeah, so he's now just rolling because he knows that he's okay. You can see he's just starting there. There's a fraction of acceleration now as he knows he's making it. He's now oversteering. He's gonna, if he keeps going, he's gonna go round to the left. So he can apply a bit of throttle, and that will straighten the car out. So he's half throttle. He's putting his foot all the way down in this fraction, but you can see how he's built it up. He hasn't just stamped like I stamped on the accelerator and went. Ian Evo has just had a stonker of a race. Look at that DR change. 30, almost 39k now. That looks like a win, if I'm not mistaken, Ian Evo. 1100 DR. So he comes through here fully on the acceleration, still fully on the acceleration, he's still kind of sliding to the left, trying to keep it over to the left, and he's there. Do you see the kind of, he stopped turning there. He's now going over to the right. So actually he's quite a tight corner here. But he's dropped off the accelerator as he turns over to the right. I guess we should go in this view, but you still can't see the bonnet, So, and half throttle as he goes over the curb. Because of the bounce, he goes half throttle, but he then comes round. He's not accelerating yet, even though he's kind of over the curb, because he can't, because he'll just drift wide. He needs to wait until the car is, you can see it bounce there, the camera kind of go. And as it now starts to kick around to the right, now he's going to start to accelerate. You can see the car now is spinning. And he's judging. There you go. You can see the accelerator starting to go down halfway, just over halfway. He's just making sure 3/4, and he's fully. And there we go. He knows he's turned and he's good to go. So down he goes, accelerating out, not hitting the grass on the left. Coming down, he brakes after the 50, but I think we need to brake just before the 50. He has that. You can hear the tyres a little bit of a slide round there. Here he's braking just before the 50, a quick stamp all the way up to full on the brakes and then off around the corner. So down he goes. Yeah, that was a win. Congratulations, Ian Evo. Another win under the belt. Good job. How are we getting on? Still trying to now beat King Ears' time. He went faster. So into fourth, rolls it round. It's that comfort lift just to get the rotation and then flat on the accelerator. And this is the corner I want to see which line is he taking. So over on the left hand side, he's going to come through, he's going to hit the 100, brake, he's late in, hits the apex, just touches the apex for a brief second and then accelerates out and then keeps it over to the right. Okay. 77th for race B and 57th for race C. King Ears on the top 100s this week. Gosh. 46th for race C on my second. King Ears. So if anybody is not in the top 100 for race C, then you just know that King Ears is the reason that you're one place higher for that. So, if, just imagine if King Ears didn't have a second account, you could be one place higher. However, you'd be no closer to... Well, we're going to try and drift it round again. Keep it on the tarmac. I always seem to be quicker on my... It's probably because you're more relaxed on your second account. Like when you're on your second account, though, you must relax and kind of think, oh, I just need to set a time. So you come round, you're all relaxed, you just do what you do, and you nail every entry and exit. Ooh, that was close into the wall, wasn't it? So round we come, brake before the 150, down into third. Oh, we can drop into third gear later. I wonder if dropping into third gear early kind of wrecks the braking. Then a quick brake. Oh, we dropped huge there, but it was smooth. So we'll take the smooth and then just try and make it a bit quicker. There you can hear that we're sliding, and I didn't hit the accelerator till long after the apex. So that's where there's some time as well. The ghost has now disappeared, so we're definitely not within 1 second now. Braking just before that, into fourth. Turning in, trying to take as much as we can. Oh, we should have lifted that. Oh, that was, wow, that was a sound, sorry. That was weird. I was shocked at getting that. Just got a 36.7, but shockingly had a penalty. Oh, gutted. 36.7, that is hugely quick. So into third, we come round. And we weren't at the apex. If you notice, when you come round, if you're not at the apex, what was I expecting? If you're watching this on repeat, go and watch that bit back and see how I'm not at the apex. The car is not turned. Why accelerate? There's this silly hope that we've got that the car's magically going to make it, and I know that it's not. See, just not turning round, but we're going to remain in the tarmac, so we'll keep going, allow for that extra speed, hopefully. Savage is the correct word. This car handles worse than the Beetle on hards from last week. Brake for it. We've switched down to third too early, but that's okay. We're kind of hanging on to the back of his car. Just too hopeful. I know exactly what's going on. As I came across, I was like, just put your foot down, because if it holds, it's going to be really good. If it doesn't hold, you're going to spin out. The difference between qualifying and race. I was going to enter a race, but it's not consistent enough. What BB are you using? -1 at the moment, just because that's what it's set. I think we were on -2 earlier on at some point. Oh, Zafra's improving as well to get closer to the time. Everybody's just kind of just running these laps, seeing what time they can get. Zafra with a 37.3. Some more wins and more DR gains to come, I think, then, for Zafra. King Ears is using 0 for brake balance. What's that? Seems so nice. We're just going to keep going. Just get that practice in. We'll move to 0, see if that makes any difference for us. Penalty of a second. Wow. So braking at the path on the left into third. What's third? That should be fourth. Lose a load of time dropping to third. Except we got the penalty anyway. Okay, so we're going to try 0, see how that goes. Which means, do we tell King Ears that we're using -1 and he's now going to go faster because he's going to use -1? Whoa, we didn't even... 0? 0 doesn't even stop you in time for the corner, mate. Oh, so this is going to be a slow lap because we just totally missed the apex. What are you doing on 0? That's crazy. Yeah, look at that delta go. 0 for Chris 2. If you guys go to -1, you're going to be able to like stop like meters early. Right, so we need to brake at like the 250 sign, like 100 meters early, to make sure that the car stops. What? This is ridiculous. What are you guys doing? You're pulling a fast one. You're just trying to slow me down. What is this craziness? We're still going to improve even with that sector. 0. They're actually lapping quicker on 0. Oh, we've hit the grass. That is not quicker. Okay, full lap on 0. Let's see how it goes. So the session best is at 38.1 at the moment. We really want a low, so there should be a second for us to find here, but not like that. You can see we lose a chunk of our delta there. There's 4/10. Okay, so far they may stand correct. There's 6/10. I wasn't paying attention there, so we just lost it all because I was wondering, I don't know, I looked over to the left to see what the chat was. It's probably why I would improve quicker if I just did this off stream. But that's also not true because I tried to do that with the Group 4 to try and get like a top 100 time. But King Ears had put 2 times in the top 100 just last week, so I couldn't make it into the top 100. That may not be true. Fact. What's it? Facts. Facts, no printer. No printer, no facts. All printer, no facts. Something. I don't know. Okay. Another lap. A quick lap. Come on. Delta's going up. It's looking good from the 38.2. We're looking for a second. Ideally 1.2 seconds, but we're going to ignore that and don't let the pressure get to you. Turning in just before the 50. We know it. We do it. Keep it tucked in. Looking for that 150 sign. We're braking before the 150 sign, not at the 150 sign. Don't let it fool you. Oh, we definitely cut that first chicane. Somehow we've got away with murder. Oh, we didn't dip into that corner enough though. Oh. Braking before to see if we can't carry some more speed through here. Not enough speed carried through. Delta's at 0.6. We need another 0.6 ideally through Ascari. Braking at the path. Into 4th. Come and roll it across there. That was not good enough. We'll just get a little comfort lift, but that's not going to be enough, I don't think. No, Delta goes down. 0. Are you sure it's 0, guys? Hey, Philip, how's it going? It's been a while. These guys are trying to trick me with like a brake balance thing. That maybe if I'd have gone to the right, but that's okay. 37.35. So 0's got a little bit of pace. We'll give him a little bit of credit for that. Thought you was no good in Group 3, Chris. Yeah, absolutely. King Ears says definitely 0. Definitely 0. It has to be 0. So we're now at 37.3. So we're only looking for 0.3 to improve. But we are far too slow through there. Trying to push, trying to brake later than we should. And we've not got 0.3 under, we've gone 0.3 over. But there's time to be gained there. But no time to be gained there at the moment. Although we did lose time here actually, so not see. Oh, is that going to be a track? Oh, look at how much this car just unstable. Just on break at work, to be honest. Easy night tonight, which is good because had some bad ones recently. Oh, I'm glad it's gone easy. Oh, Chris has done it. Chris's eyes are out, which means that there's a new time coming. Crazy. I just want to lose 2 tenths and Chris just keeps gaining and gaining. I've just ruined last corner, but nailed the chicane. Oh, do you do what I do? Like pause when you're on the straight, just to, like, you come around the corner, you like pause. Okay, you're all good. Just take that moment. That was an awesome corner. Just relax. Make sure you nail the next lot. And then you do the next corner and pause and you're like, okay, we'll do this lap in stages. Like, it'll be okay. Right. Oh, very slow. So the reason that you get more penalties on here than some of the other tracks is because the fastest line is going very close to the penalty. Some tracks have penalties, but you tend to only find those limits when something goes terribly wrong. Come on. Tell you what we're going to do. Go and see where we went wrong. Where's the controller? Oops, sorry. Right. So down here. Oh, no. Oh. By the way, now you're A+. If you say you're not fast and don't like a track, is that a lie? Because you know what they say when I say that, and I've never been A. Oh, absolutely, Philip. I've already been through it. I've never always said you can tell me off when I say that I'm not fast, because I think we are all fast. But I can definitely now complain about Group 3s if I follow the other A+ racers. Then I can now say that I've now earned the ability to say that I'm slow. No, it's not true. No. I'm happy and fast. So we came down here. What? How do we look backwards? Can we look backwards? We can't look backwards at the moment. So, in conclusion, the only thing that I can get from this is that the track limit is this white line. It's not. So this first one, I can only assume, and this is why people are getting caught out, is it's the white line that's the limit. And we cut the white line here, which is fine. On the second corner, you can get your wheels either side of this sausage curb on the exit, and it's fine. It's updated. Whoa, look at that. Half a second, which is crazy. Half a second off the top, and he's 27th. Crazy. Nicely done, Chris. I need to get quicker than King Ears. And then we're in reverse order of RDR. Nice. And Zafra trying to hunt me down as well. Ooh, brilliant. Like lightning, you guys. Right. So this track limit is the line. That's why. And once you realise these things, you see, if you go and look at this, I would have always thought it was the curb because it's the curb on the next corner, but actually it's the line. So now I know that I'm turning in too early because I'm not aiming for the line. I'm aiming for I'm aiming for the curb. So now we know we're aiming for the line. Now we can nail that chicane. Got like, I feel like Chris is slowly losing his allowance to say he's slow for Group 3. Not that we've ever really let him say that he's slow for Group 3. Right, now 45th and 47th. King Ears is like, I feel like you're slightly showing off that you've got 2 accounts in the top 100 for Race 2. I feel like we've got people here that can't get that quick and struggle to find that pace. So just be respectful. At least that shows they weren't fluky times. It does show that. It very rightly shows that. Which is credit to yourself, because actually I totally appreciate that when you get these quick times, sometimes it's not easy to replicate, and fair play to you there, because you've managed to get 2 times that are very close to each other, King Ears. So as much as I kind of say, hey, look out for this, it's only because I've got fresh memory of being slow and having folks come in and be like, hey, look, I've managed to do this twice, and you're like, oh yeah, I bet that's nice. So I do want to acknowledge though that it's not the times that you get don't come easy. You know, the times that you get do like this now. If I get the 37.0, it's taken a lot of effort. If I can do it again on another account, it's like actually that's taken time and effort and some consistency practice to get there. So I want to show respect to that side of it. But just do it on one account. Just do it on one account. But good effort, and good time. 39.5s. Gosh. Top 100 times. It's probably just jealousy from me that I'm like, I'm just trying so hard to get into the top 100 now. Right, we've got a 37.6. So if we can take a second off that, we'll be one of the top times like in the world. I wasn't even watching at the chicane that time to see what happened. I forgot that we were having to look at that. Oh, slow exit there. We're losing time. That's okay. Let's work on a bit of consistency in case we want to go into a race. Is the F1 car? No. Quinton has put the Pug VGT into first place. But I think you can be competitive with a few cars. Like the Corvette has been in the races. So the Corvette, the Pug doesn't have a cockpit view, does it? Oh, it maybe doesn't. Yeah, that's right. You enjoy driving in that. No, it's the Vision Gran Turismo one. So. Okay, so we've got 37.6, so we would like what are the guys doing now? We need like a 0.7 off it, which is a huge amount of time. Our session best in these 2 laps has been a 37.6. So consistency says we can lap in the 37s okay. Again, I keep forgetting it's so hard to look for that white line as I go into the left-hander. I'm just focused on the curb, which is not helping me out. I'm done for tonight. Going to focus more sometime this week in the mornings. Nice. Hello. GS23. Well, first lap 37.7. I'll game it, and I have to go to bed. Okay. I'll game it. You might have to explain that one. Gonna give the Peugeot a go from King Ears. Chris is finished with his time trialing for the now, which is fair enough. That is a stonking time, Chris. Nice one. A little bit on the slidey exit there, but consistency says 37s again. So we are. Oh, 37s are okay for lap time. Oh, that's okay. Oh, maybe we could do a race to finish off. Or is that just asking for trouble just to finish off with the race? Because I am thinking we've been going for a while now, so it's probably a good time to think about finishing. He cut the corner. He cut the corner. Track limits make no sense. How have people not complained about track limits here? Where's my controller? We're going to investigate. Investigate. We've gone too far. Play, pause, play, pause, play, pause, play, pause. Skitch, 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 skitched. Skip, 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 skitched. Right. Go in. What is going on here? Walk mode. He is going to cut that. If we go on to the next one, skip a couple of frames forward. He's in the air. He's not even on the track. Is that how he's got away with it? Camera, walk. He is not on the white line. How did I get a penalty for doing that? Where is the track limit penalty here? Because he's not getting a penalty for that. I cut that white line and I got a penalty. Do you reckon maybe could my tyres have like gone over onto the white there? Is that what happened? Do you reckon my tyre, maybe I was just in on the left and off this curb and I was just like in line with the centre of the screen there? I feel like I took that line and I got a penalty. But maybe this is the only thing I've got is maybe I was there. So we're going to go again. If we get a penalty, we're going to come back in and we're going to investigate. Because I feel... oh, Chris has saved his lap time. So there's a super quick lap time saved. What was the second part like? The penalty came too early, King Ears. The penalty came on the straight. If the penalty... As far as I know, if the penalty comes on the straight... it's from the first one. If it comes just before the right-hander, before Lesmo 1, it's the second one. Because it takes a second for it to register and give you the pen, doesn't it? Because I know it happens to chicane at Le Mans, but I don't know. Oh, sometimes if you lift off, it doesn't give you a pen. Yes, absolutely. I'm going to do one more daily race tonight, so hopefully can go out with a bang from Zafra. Good luck, Zafra. Slow, that's okay. We'll keep going. Could use the lap for the RA channel. Yes. Fair shout. We could do it. I struggle with the video things, although I did one, didn't I? Could maybe do another and see. I'll get back to you on that, Chris, and see how it goes. Right, so break before the 150. Late into third. Oh, that's definitely not a cut because we were nowhere, but that's okay. Consistency says we can go and do another lap because there won't be a penalty. Yeah, if you get a penalty just before this corner, I think it's from the second apex, the second part of the chicane. If it comes when you're going down the straight, then it's... this pug feels nice. It actually turns, stops, and doesn't feel like its suspension is made of jelly. Ooh, Stein P4, good luck, Zafra. No worries if not, just thought I'd save it. Yes, absolutely, worth saving a quick video. I think it just took so long to do the last one that I was like, oh, I don't know if that's... I kind of wait for Swazzy Chris to get back on it because he seems to be able to go record it and then talk it through fairly quickly compared to me. The F1 is 100 years old. It's running well for 100 years old. Braking before the 150. Wait, into third, roll it over. Oh, you see, so right, it must be on the first, so this is why it must be on the first one, because the penalties come so early. If I'd cut the second part of it, I'm sure it would be, the penalty comes at the corner. Finally got below a 139 and a 38.7 and beat that twice. Now a 38.3. Look out, I'm coming for you. Brilliant. It's the second one. Why is it so early on the penalty? I'm gonna show you what I mean. We just need to do another lap. But we don't care about speed because we're going to get a penalty on both of them. So I'm going to cut the second part of the chicane now, and show you how late that penalty comes. Because I would hate to think that I was like trying to pretend that I know what I'm talking about, and it turns out I really don't. Penalties always come at the same time from a corner. They don't come at different times from a corner. So the fact that that penalty was received during the straight means it's the first one. I don't know. Look at turn one. Sometimes you get it right away, and sometimes you don't until you're halfway down. You always get it halfway down the straight, don't you? I've never known Red Bull Ring give you a penalty unless you've crashed out and hit the barrier. But even hitting the barrier, like you hit the barrier, you can stop and then get going, and it's like, oh yeah, by the way, you've got a penalty for hitting the barrier. Right, so we need to nail the first one and cut the second one, and watch this. Watch this for a game. So into third, we come through, make sure that we don't cut that one. Then we're going to cut this one. Get going. No way. What kind of game is this? So every time I've been convinced that that only happens from the first corner. Get Mr. GT Sport on the phone and let's have it out. Let's have a chat and see what silly logic this is using to determine whether that is a penalty. What? How can it decide that that is a penalty, like, fractionally quicker? When do I get a penalty? Like, I get a penalty at this moment. Just coming in here, it like flashes on, it goes penalty, you'll be served towards it the next line. I was convinced that happened at the second one because it can't work it out quick enough. So the first chicane, the first part of the chicane has been fine every time. How has nobody ever complained about the penalty system on this game? Okay, right, enough joking. I've been spewing the wrong stuff for ages. I couldn't. I don't understand why. We now need to do some testing like at Red Bull Ring and see when does it give you it halfway down the straight and when does it give you it straight away and what is the difference? No, because you can get it. You can if you lap enough and get a penalty on that enough, you'll find that sometimes you get it just before the first Lesmo, and it's enough time to serve it on that lap. If they were concerned about serving something on the lap, then they'd just do it different, wouldn't they? Oops. So we're cutting that corner too much. Interesting. Because like I get it like just there, and if they were they don't care about where you serve it, because like Interlagos, if they gave you it quick enough, you'd serve it from that first chicane, wouldn't you? If Interlagos, if they cared about serving it quickly, then Interlagos on that first chicane would give you it super quick, and you'd serve it at that first penalty area. But no, GT Sport don't think about things. Or at least it appears that they don't. Let's go to Nordschleife and analyse every corner. Oh, can you imagine how long that stream would be? Hey, Melty. Oh, every corner. In fact, to be honest though, I mean, it would help me learn it, wouldn't it? If you don't know the Nordschleife after analysing every corner, then did someone say Nords? Look at him jump in. Hello? If you don't know the track after analysing every corner, then I mean, I'm never going to learn it at that point, am I? So at least that would be a good test. Braking before the 150. We don't care about this corner then. This corner, the correct line is that one. That we'll get away with, but it needs to be tighter. So we'll go again. I've got to take my car in for an MOT actually tomorrow, so I can't actually stay up too late. It is 22:20. I think we do racing another night. I think I've not got a super quick time, so it's not like our Group 4 time, so we will. You've been Zucker going round Nords. Whoops. That's got to be slower going that way, hasn't it? Yeah, look at that delta come down. Oops. You've seen Zuka going round Nords in a one. No. No, That's funny. 1 horsepower is less than what a horse actually has. Surely a horse just has 1 horsepower. But no, I know what you mean. Zafra got podium. Nice. Good way to end your evening there, Zafra. Good job. No idea how they set quick times in the VGT. My best was 0.7 slower than the Macca. It's just, some of these guys are just absolutely immense speed, isn't it? Crazy. Practice king. Bet you've done more practice in the F1. That is also true. Maximum output of a horse is 15 horsepower. Oh, there you go. Oh, not enough of a comfort lift. Flick to 5th to try and stabilise the car. Braking at the 100s. I think we need to brake at a different point because we lose speed. Look at that delta change. Oh, and that must have been when we ran over that curve. So it's definitely a better exit. Pointless fact there, Melty. Can't understand where you would ever learn that. Where did you learn that a horse has 15 horsepower? Probably from joking about a horse having 1 horsepower and then someone or yourself looking it up and finding out that a horse actually has 15 horsepower. So when people say that, you know, there's 6 horses under the car, does that mean there's like, oh, we've hit the curve, the gravel even. Just not feeling the rotation of the car through these corners, so it's just not able to hold the speed. Oh, and then didn't scrub off enough there, so then we lose all this time. I have forgotten how to drive fast. No, you can correct me at that point. I have forgotten how to get my low 37s. That's what I've done. Look at that. Look at the car just rotate, like over rotate. Get a huge amount of oversteer. However, look at that, 37.8, 37.8, and a 37.9. So there's consistency here. So I'm okay with that. I think we'll just do, maybe we'll have to try a bit of offline time trialing at some point this week and see if we can't find what's going on. That looked close. That definitely looked close, yeah. And that was the second one. How weird. And then again, not carrying enough speed through there. It's weird. Session best 37.7 in that session. So out of the 4 laps, I'm not driving, like, I'm not doing sectors really tightly, like spot on, because as you're learning and look, I'm like, yeah, I'm getting consistent 37s, which is great, but then I've got a penalty. So it's not that I'm going slow and cautiously getting those 37s. I'm pushing to get those 37s. And when I'm pushing, I'm not even getting down into the low on that. So, Yes, I think that is a wise move, Zafra. I am going to do one more run. I'm going to finish at 10:30, I think. And if we manage to work out where those low 37s come from, then we may indeed then do another stream some point. And oh no, see, what was that? You can't steer any more than you can steer. Would anyone be up for coaching me a bit tomorrow night? Yes, absolutely. What's tomorrow? Tuesday, maybe. What's Tuesday? Yeah, I think so. I've got to work and cover a bit of time, so it may be slightly later on, but I think Tuesday can work. Depending on who you want. If any of the other guys are free and happy to coach, then spread it round, not a problem. I feel like I've managed to unlock a slight bit from this car now though. So are you on controller, Anthony, or on wheel? Yes, no problem, Philip. Thanks for stopping by. Hope work passes quickly. That was a very interesting lap. Really want to get my DR up this week, and yes, on a controller. So I don't know whether Chris or King Ears is on a controller. Alright, Chris, are you on a controller? I think you'll be on a wheel. If you say you're on a controller, it's gonna blow my mind again that you've got such a quick time, Chris. But I think steering this, so we can give it a go for sure, Anthony, and see how it goes. But this is going to be an interesting. Oh, there you go. Look at that. We're just like relaxing, just chilling out, heading round, and a 37.5. Boom. See, to go faster, you don't need to drive faster. To go faster, you just need to be smooth. Oh, we've hit the grass. I'm going to try gunning down your time this week. Not that absolutely you should go for it. It'll encourage me to try and go for it and try and get down to that 0.0 as well. Comfort lift just to make sure we make it round the corner. Yes, right, come on, it's got to be that flat 37. That would just be a nice way to finish. Don't need to enter a race, just get that nice cushy 37.0. We're now at 152, so a flat 37 will get us into the top 100, because King Ears is 78 and he's at 0.9. So if we can get to anything 0, we should be top 100 for now, for Monday. If I can get your time or close to it, I feel like I could push for the 39-40 KDR by the end of the week. If you can get to the low 37s, I think you're going to be pushing like high DR, Zafra, because like, depending on who enters, like low 37s are within a second of the top time. It is a massively quick time. Don't know how to carry the speed through there any more than I'm doing, but it's not coming, so I need to investigate that. It will be appreciated for that money. No problem. We've just tried to carry too much speed. Ooh. If you're on a controller, Although, I think on a controller you don't get the feedback. So on a wheel, you're trying to like play with this swaz, and I think, oh my word, go again. Well, the steering wheel's gone crazy. This is getting to end, isn't it? I said 10:30, and now I'm just doing one more because I'm like, I want one more lap. So yeah, on the controller, I think it can be slightly more forgiving. See how much I was just feathering the throttle there. That's got to be terrible for consistent speed, or keeping that speed up through there. A controller, I think, is slightly more forgiving on the swaz because you can't like tell. There's no feedback for you. So sometimes I think on some tracks on a controller can actually be slightly easier than on a wheel because you can kind of just throw it through and not worry about any what force is going to come back at you for that corner. That's got to be a penalty. I'm too close to the car in front. Oh, look at how much he managed. I scrubbed off too much speed on the lap that counted. It all went peaked on. What a shame. That first Lesmo, we just lost. And this is what happens. That Lesmo, I lose 1/10.5 or whatever on that first Lesmo, and that's it. That's all I'm trying to gain at the moment. One Mississippi, yeah. Too slow. What a shame. Keep it into the right just to see what we would have got. 37.3, so there you go. That Lesmo would have got us a quicker time. So to the 50, turn just before the 50. Try and keep it tucked in. Braking before the 150. If that is not a penalty, it was good. Oh, is it? What's the Delta going to do as we head down here? Oh, pressure on, 0.2, that's going to be the 37.1, if we can nail this. Nope. So much swaz. How's that for drifting through a Scari though? That's got to be alright, hasn't it? Looking good. I know I wasn't even singing that time, Chris. I wasn't even like trying to pretend that I was going to beat King Ears either. There you go, session best 37.1, car record 37.1. I think what we should do is finish the stream, and it's 10:30 now. I can go to bed, think about getting the car into the garage tomorrow. Oh, that was upsetting, but it is what it is. Oh, I see, I think I'm just jamming the steering round too sharp. I don't think the steering's smooth enough. I'm just throwing it to the right and it's just causing it to slide into the corner. I'm not being smooth there. Into that Ascari. Like there, that was like slightly smooth. And then we benefit on the exit and gain a fraction of dr of delta. I think that needs to be a lot smoother than what it is as well. Okay, come on. Got to give Zafra a good target to try and reach, and then if Zafra reaches our target he can like head for A+ this week. So round to the right, come down here, braking before the 150, into third, roll it over to the left, accelerate through, no. Trying to control the swaz with the feedback. It rolls to the right, so then you like roll to the left, and you've got these huge moments that I think on a controller you can just hold the wheel central, and it's fine. So I'm trying Zafra, but it's not happening, is it? I'm trying to find out how to be smoother, but I'm not getting smoother. Look, there's the time in that Lesmo 1. That's where it all went. I think those that like Nords are forever itching for Nords. Like as a daily race. If I could be getting your time, I'd be starting on polling all the races I've done tonight. Oh, there you go. Just an extra 10th. No worries, Anthony. We will, catch up with you tomorrow night. You can be aggressive and smooth though, Melty. Maybe it's time to try a different driving style. Where's the 150 there? Oh, it's fractionally slower. Look at that, 10th slower on the exit. Carry the speed through, look at that. So we lost the 10th on the chicane, we gained it back through Lesmo 1, and then we've lost a treacle coming down here. Oh, it turns out I think it's struggling if I hold my foot down. If you do a comfort lift around the right, it doesn't spin out. If you just hold your foot down on the accelerator, I feel like it spins. So you have to lift. This combo is good for starting top 5 as you have the slip to help you overtake and gain a position or two. Oh, yes. A bit hard to change the driving style though when you've done it for the whole time you've sim raced. Absolutely. I'm not saying it's easy. Just that's, you know, I think even if you're aggressive, you can be smooth. So if I'm going to turn in sharp, then that's fine. It's just learning to be smooth as you turn in quickly. But I mean, you do different daily races on GT Sport, or you did. Maybe that's where you totally struggled. But if you're using the BOP, you know how to adjust your driving style to suit the car. So like, I'm sat here now trying to drive this car that's like so twitchy, and so I'm learning to do that, and I've got to learn to do that to be smooth and cautious with it. Whereas like the Group 4s in like the Evo last week that the Evo last week that got me to A+ was like super aggressive. You get to the corner and you're like, yeah, throw it around the corner. And that was like more aggressive. However, yeah, it was still having to be smooth around the corners, and especially when you're racing against somebody, like you can't just you got to still be smooth, man. You always got to be smooth. I'm not turning sharp enough there. I think I'm too cautious there. I think you can be slightly more aggressive there. I think I'm addicted because I'm trying to go really, but I just can't let it go. Look at that, 37.3 at the beginning. If that had just been a 37.1, I probably would have been like, yeah, cool, we can stop there. But no. So around here, just give a little bit of a comfort lift, and it should hopefully just help you stable the car in fourth around to the right. See, I think I'm trying to make that corner into a V, and it's not a V. It's a 90 degree, or just over a 90 degree corner, no it's not, it's a 90 degree corner followed by an opening up of the exit. So I think there's more to be gained through that last sector. Right, come on. Definitely my last lap this time. So no penalties, please. Don't hit that wall. Brilliant. What? Done. Right. Wonderful. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Hopefully the chat all the way through has been helpful for those that are trying to look to gain some time. Penalty for what? Has anybody ever complained? Nobody's ever complained about this penalty system, have they? I think they should. Let's go and just have it. We'll just have a quick look at that replay and just see. I'm interested to see what the penalty was. Look at that for the session result. The 3/10 was there. Or is that 2? Yeah, 9-7. There's 2/10 there. Second sector, nailed it on the second lap, missed it on the first, and couldn't pull it together. There you go. Well, I assume that it's pixel perfect, isn't it? Pixel perfect. Oh, it's like the last lap. I don't even remember what lap it was. Oh, but we can see those 10 minutes 56 of replay, so actually we can go up to 10 minutes 40. Click, dum. Right. So up, round, here we go. Where's my controller? There it is. So we've decided that the penalty is not for this corner. The penalty is always for this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Inside tyres on the curb. Yeah, okay. Yeah, look, you can see I'm turning, just fractionally turning to the right there. So it's just it's coming across and hitting that orange curb. Inside, these left-hand tyres cannot hit that orange curb. So I need to turn later. Or accelerate earlier so that you come out and go around, kind of come around and push it out this way. Hit this. This is it. Then you come down this straight, go towards Lesmo 1. So it's like a track walk, isn't it? You could do a track walk. Aim the camera. Right. Riding the sausage curve too much. Yes, yes. Yeah, I don't know where this livery came from, to be honest. It was just on the car from a while back. See, they're just trying to open up these two corners, yeah, and it's just cutting across. There we go. Okay. GT Sport 1, Andy 0. Well, actually, GT Sport about 15 and Andy 0. That is not an RA livery. Is it not? Is it just a livery? I think you'll find with this V-rig on the back, Chris, that this is an RA livery. It's not an official one. It's one of the older ones. Let's have a look at YouTube. What's on YouTube? Oh, it's an old one of mine. Look, Shadow RLM. So somebody's made it for me. It's got the Asylum triangle on. So Chris has to eat his shorts now. And that is that's the penalty. And then it's got the Asylum triangles on, look. Because I've got a Corvette that looks exactly the same. It's got a little British flag there in the top as well. Race Asylum, VR Centre, McLaren, we race as one. Nice, nice. There we go. I don't know who made the livery though. Credit to them. Thanks. Shout out. Hey, look, is that a Gorilla Gaz like on there as well? That could be Gorilla Gaz. Is there one on the other side? Yep. I feel like it'd be really good fun if you could like put that picture on the window so it looked like the gorilla was driving. There we go. There we go. So Chris has magicked an F1 livery that he didn't know he magicked from somebody. It's a stealth. It's a stealth Asylum livery. Never, first glance you're like, oh, it's just a standard livery, and then when you look at that, without even realizing, we've got like first team orange and second team silver triangles on the back. Oops. It's a bit blurry when you get up to it. But I think people have talked about that. No 4K here. Right. There we go. That's, yeah, there we go. We've learnt. Penalties can come really early or really late, and there's no rhyme or reason for it. But it's from that second corner and hitting that sausage curb. So you need to try and carry more speed or turn in later. So that's what we'll have to work out. There we go, finishing with a 37.2. And work tomorrow. I've not worked for 4 days. This is going to be weird. Have a wonderful day, folks. Thanks for joining in. And yeah, we'll have to do some more lobby racing, and we'll have to get some different accounts going, or somehow to go into races that people are in, like those mid-A's and things like that. Nicely done. Yeah, possibly. Who knows, Chris? Maybe you've got that one. Maybe you've got a different one. It looks similar. It could. The black line looks like the West standard one. So who knows? No worries. Thanks for joining. And we will see you again soon. Cheers everybody for hanging out and doing some time trial with us and setting some targets that I now need to work on this week. Cheers. Bye. Oh, awkward. There's no music. Do 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 do.